Hello everybody, welcome back to Warhammer Total War. Now last we left off, I believe we were preparing to take the Blood River Valley. We'll give it a turn to try to recoup some of our losses. Look at my income. Thinking of maybe starting up a second army to defend our passes here against the Orcs. Still. Eventually, Thorgrim, eventually. Calm down. Okay, they are garrisoning Brag. Yeah, gather the throngs! Once word is given that there's war, the message quickly passes through the ranks from kings to lords to thanes. Next, we got militia training. Pillars of Grungi. The miners would dig deep to the core of the world if they could, but this time they may have tunneled too far, bored too deep into the roots of the mountain, for something stirs, something dreadful. Skaven? Like, I swear, all these just point to Skaven. What do I want for you? Mount Squighorn. I think it's time we start moving this over here. Let's also upgrade our Toolmaker Guild.
It is time.
Maybe. Oh, fuck, we can take that on. Let's go.
Onward.
Not even worth a fucking time. This used to be a dwarf settlement. It would not do for us to steal the lost treasures of another clan. No. Better to take Barag Dawar's bag and let the dwarves who fled from it long ago come back to settle. Yes. Can't get that, can't get that. That's giving us a little bit of casualty replenishment. But we need more! This will be the front line against the war in the south. We need more. We must improve the infrastructure to allow good Dawe soldiers to refill the ranks. We shall get the rune of Hearth and Home for increased order. We shall get the rune of Oath and Steel for our soldiers, along with Forge Fire. The fires of a rune's forge burn brighter and hotter, its blessing upon an ally's weapon increasing their potency. This gives all allies around in our effect range plus 8 armor piercing percentage. This gives plus 15% armor. It's an augment spell. Armor inscribed with the rune of Oath and Steel will not bend or buckle. Invoking the rune of Hearth and Home stirs a dwarf's pride in his whole clan and ancestors. Now let's upgrade Thorgrim. What do we want from you? Yeah, that gives leadership, but I don't need it. We got some other stuff like fertility specialist, hardworking, force march. At first level, these only give benefits, but at second... Oh, wait, no. Wait, really? Oh, they must have got rid of that. Anyways, let's focus over here for a minute. Ball breaker. Pierre Beard. Let's get Rally. Foe Seeker. And Pure Beard. A dwarf with a fine beard is as Dawe as they come. Indeed.
Good.
Now our miners are getting ravaged. We could replace them with Irukun. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of the normal ones and replace them. Awesome. Now we gotta go take Doc Karaz, another lost Dawe settlement. After After we take that, we would have re-established the frontier fortifications. We'll then hold up here for a little while as I recruit a second army to defend the homelands, and try to work on getting Barack Avar to confederate with us, giving us 2 whole provinces.
Throw banners! Let's march!
Alright, that's that turn.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
Ah, Clan Varvereg. Military alliance? Yeah. I mean, we're already in a defensive alliance. It makes only sense. We have come.
Prestige grows.
Get out of here, Umgi. Krasen. Yeah, we succeed. Yeah. Oh, we didn't even check out our bonus objective. Shit. With the time of woes a distant memory, the dwarfs should look to the future and the restoration of the Krasen core. The more territory around and even beyond their traditional mountain homes the dwarfs can claim, the more the ancestors will be pleased. Fuck, we completely forgot to check out our objectives. Chapter objectives. Uproar in the Engineers Guild. With the High King's tactic permission, the Innovators faction within the Engineers Guild are starting to actually invent things. The Traditionalists are in an uproar, but the Age of Reckoning will be won in part with these new methods, not stagnation. Like the Sacred Forges. Recruiting Runesmith. A sad indictment of the Krasen core is that many dwarf-hold sacred forges remain unlit. The holy fires burning low are extinguished altogether. It is time they grew bright once more, with a runesmith hammering at the hearth. Dwarf hold to great hold. Ensure one of the following buildings has been constructed. Foundry, hangar. We'll probably hit the hangar first, but yeah, because we need some units for special quests. Now. Got it. Hold on, let me take a drink. Gotta get used to talking so much, especially in a Dawi voice. There's no definitive rule that marks out the great holds from the dwarf holds. It could be argued that that's the clansfolk that inhabit the holds, or the great mountains, monuments in the halls. Whatever the definition, more great holds can only make Krasen core grow in power. Grudge Breaker. Complete 8 of the following. Current total 2. Each grudge against the dwarves is a link in a chain that weighs all dwarf kind down. Belagar and his kin must break those chains and set dwarven folk free. I don't know if that's actually for us. Dwarves put great stock in the telling of tales, be they sung or recounted in verse. Our lords need to become like warriors of myth by forging their own legends. In doing so, the dwarf folk will follow them into the end times and beyond. Well, I don't know how many of those we're going to complete, but goddamn, let's do it. So this was a relatively easy campaign, it looks like. Maybe destroy that one. We'll free up a building slot. We'll wait till that barracks is finished before we recruit any soldiers. Ah, the bloody hands. Stone mine tower, you fuckers. That belongs to us! Ah, Grim... Oh, looks like we're going to war with Grimgor now. A dwarf trade caravan is ringed by goblin wolf riders. A stalemate has developed, but the foe refuses to relent. Such a local affray should be dealt with by the local lord. But your intervention could speed things up. 2 options. Smash the enemy. No dwarf folk should be left in such peril. It may upset the balance of local politics to do this before the resident lord calls the clans, but the Groby must be broken. We get The warriors were relieved, but the populace has been left in disarray. Leadership +5, public order -3. Or you're on your own. Clan politics in the region are complicated. Interfering in this local issue could unbalance the situation. Let them sort it out themselves. The raid remains. The local citizenry can deal with the raid, leaving the hierarchy intact. Leadership for our armies goes down, but public order is improved. Now, fuck that grok shit. We are Dawe. No dwarf folk should be left in such peril.
Send me to vengeance.
Truly, it is poor lords that cannot protect their people. Perhaps this local hierarchy deserved to be disrupted.
Attack them.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Attack. We mark another front.
Ooh, the Razor Standard. Regiments or mobs that fly the Razor Standard will slice through enemy armor and penetrate their opponents their opponent's flesh far easier. Armor piercing +10. Goblobba. When a grudge rock is unavailable, live goblin ammunition is just as good. We are getting that. Come here, you. Alright. Oh, we have to get the High King. The High King is the embodiment of the Krazen Core. Should he be wounded or even fall, then the dwarves will rise in a vengeful rage. Yep. Leadership is higher than 50%. Sorry. God damn, my voice. Give me a second. Okay, hopefully that's better. Augment instantly affects target and area. Constant around self. Disabled if leadership is higher than 50%. Okay. Range 250 meters. Effects +8 attack, +8% charge, +12% damage. Immunity to psychology. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's good. That's... We're getting Pure Beard. Because I like it. Now... We're putting all these points into Strike the Runes. A runesmith may strike the runes. An analogy for keeping them hot. Refusing to let them cool. -3 to runic cooldown. There. We now get our abilities 15% faster. We'll get some brine.
One rug.
Let's see. Do you guys want to confederate? Oh, the bloody spears have taken back Grunbad.
Come, come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
No, you don't. Eventually, though. Eventually you will.
Good.
One more to go. Now, what do we want here? We could get a trading depot. I don't think the other guys get this, do they? No, they do. Okay. Yeah, we'll get the siege workshop.
The High King acts.
Anything else we could get? Not really.
To war.
Now, we'll need to keep an army here on the front to keep back these guys. Whether that'll be Thorgrim's army or not really depends on how I feel things go. Ah! Fuck you, Gobi! Oh, the Axe of Grimnir. The Engineers Guild have some new designs for an exceptional improvement to the gyrocopter, which will allow for increased speed and lifting capacity. These dark times call for a depart. What the fuck is saying that? Okay. Oh. Okay, maybe that'll show him up. These dark times call for a departure from the dwarf's customary adherence to tradition and suspicion of anything new. Though these plans have been only half a century in the making, almost an insult to the ancestors in their hasty preparation, the guild has decided to bring them to Dorgrim's attention. Though the guild hall has been the scene of lengthy, heated debate on the matter, now a master engineer has been tasked with producing the final technical drawings and prototypes before production can begin. However, the experimental process involved will require further investment in the guild's workshops, and this will not be cheap. There we go. We had the money, so we could do it. Yeah, we had that much money, and we lost it, so... Militia training. Every dwarf practices a trade, but as war is common, each clan rarely forms into one or more regiments. A dwarf is never content to part with gold, but the upgraded workshops will allow this labor to proceed. Okay, let me take a drink. The Engineers Guild is in an uproar. The Master Engineer tasked with developing the plans has presented his initial prototypes, together with a proposal to roll the improvements out within a matter of months. This unseemly haste of this time frame has polarized opinion between the younger members, uneasy with such novel thinking, yet intrigued by the possibilities it presents, and the traditionalists, who advocate the more usual decades of testing and will have the trial and error charlatan tinkerer thrown out in disgrace. Hearing the outcry, the High King steps in and orders that the prototype will be put into full production. Have two of the following: gyrocopter, brimstone guns, gyro bomber, gyrocopter, sky hammer, in the following Lord's army. Dorgrim. Well, let's be sure what buildings produce what. Yeah, the foundry gives us access to everything. Flame cannons, gyro bombers. We also need fucking engineers' workshops. This quest is going to take a little while, guys. I think Barag Dawaz is going to be coming under attack eventually. Let's upgrade them first. Now, where do we want to go? Kind of want to save up money, but I do want at least a local recruit force. Oh! Yeah, Rune Lords! Ancestral blood Grimnir. The brave Dawi can trace his lineage back to Grimnir, the warrior god. Let's get a fucking Rune Lord. Fucking cool. Well, let's just get those three for right now. Levy the missile warriors. What do we want to get? Public order's good. Increasing our money's great. Let's include... God damn, fucking soda. Include related families and dwarven diplomats. So he confederated Bloody Hands. Or Scabby Eye, I'm sorry. He still hasn't taken Iron Rock. I wonder if he's like focusing on a southern push.
Throw banners! Let's march!
Still, we'll be keeping an eye out here. Ah, there they are! You see them? Motherfuckers.
To the throne of power.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course we have military access.
Greetings, honorable ally.
Hello, border princes. Yeah, you got military access too. Ain't a problem.
Ready access. Destroy.
Damn it, he's literally just out of range.
Axe thirsts for war.
At least Barak Var has reformed their military. Kind of. They must not have the level 2 barracks.
For the wisdom of the land.
No, they do. Maybe they don't have the money for it.
Vengeful Rune Lord. Exact wisdom. I refuse.
Come here, Pepsi. Oh, they have a fucking giant. We're not going to win that one. Where the fuck you think you're going? Looks like we have a grudge to settle. Oh, motherfuckers. Okay, let's look at this. We got quarrelers, we got war. We can at least bleed these guys. We can at least bleed these fuckers. Now we could fast deploy somewhere. Since they're attacking us, does that mean that they have to deploy? I don't remember who deploys first. Oh, so we're getting on time, so I'll have to cut the video. After it loads. Eventually. One day. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe in like 20 minutes from now. Okay, so they are deploying first. And I will cut the video.